Hopefully that stinger was less loud than before, and still at the American spelling of colors. Is he saying you haven't patched colors yet? No. Just checking. Yeah, I re-rendered the stinger with lower volume because it was hurting even my ears. No, there isn't. No, it's just because some of the stuff that was like, I was just wondering if there was a way to like keep the navigator check the navigator settings. Anyway, let's not waste time. Go to Planet Wisp, and also how are people today? I know Sam's just had to lurk, but okay, this is the original music. I'm currently your favorite person. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. Oh, that frame rate. Although, the grass there looks more lush and full than footage I've seen before. Work was busy, but kind of enjoyable. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I mean, still, obviously got the smash on the mind as well. Ah. Yeah. Oh, here's another set piece that gets stolen in Sonic Forces. Planet Wisp. I do love this level. Yeah, when I first played this on the Wii, like Planet Wisp, like the opening bit of Planet Wisp where you're in that lush meadow, it's just sort of left such an impression. Yeah, I'm glad the music is still the same, although that frame rate here was uh-oh. Oh, what happened there? That was weird. Smash is fading on your mind, so there's not a character. I mean, I'm not particularly like, because I have no attachment to Kingdom Hearts, but just the fact like that Smash is like nearing its end in terms of content and all that. Oh, good to hear the sound mixing is still bad. Well, why wouldn't it be? It's not like it's been patched since I last played it. I could go that way, or I could awkwardly wall jump up here. I know I can get through here. Uh-oh. Why would you make me drown? Why would you do this? Ben drowned. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ah. Hopefully the sound was less grating than it has been before. Speaking of sound, that Wisp didn't play its sound properly. Neither has this one. I will say I've had more technical issues with the sound than with anything else so far. Also, I did see a Jade Wisp, so I'm wondering if one of the... There wasn't a Gold Ring up there before. just gonna go to the old one. Oh, that's still loud. Hold on. Error sound effects. I'm gonna take that down by like 10 decibels. There we go. Second time's the charm. Oh, I hit the retry button. But yeah, hold on. Yeah, well, no, I've seen like other videos of like this area, and like apparently like the grass isn't as lush as it is on Wii, and like this looks pretty close to how it was on Wii. And it also doesn't look like it's floating above the ground weirdly. First Tim got eaten and didn't play. uh, yeah, the grass looks like it's on the ground properly here. Maybe that's a thing with the maybe the weird grass is a thing with the other console versions and not but somehow correct on Switch. Wait, did that not count as... Wait, hitting retry at the end of the level but then quitting out doesn't count as finishing the level. What? Is that the case in the original? I'd have to check that. Because I know the actual game logic. The actual game logic is based more on the like the actual game logic is based on the original code. Guess we're playing this level again. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much because I do really like this level. Like Planet Wisp is one of my favourite levels in the game. Yeah, I'll have to check if that's a thing in the original. It may well be a thing in the original that I've just never encountered because I never hit the retry button. Oh well. I guess we can take a different route this time. Well, at the end anyway. This is a good time for you to lurk. Dear. These tie-dye gloves look very weird. Ouch. Good, great. Oh dear. That was some unfortunate pop in there. Shame about that pop in actually, because that would have been a nice sort of to look at. Because that's normally quite a nice to look at set piece. Whoops. Guess we'll see what the Jade Wisp does here. Oh. I couldn't get to the other area, to the new area in time. Oh well. Right, let's actually finish the level this time. Good start, good start. I'm not going to bother with Game Lands today though, we're just going to go straight to the end of the game. Because, quite frankly, I can play the extra content on me in my own time. And I intend to. Oi. Platform. Um. Oh, some Z fighting on those textures there, and some frame rate hiccups there. Ooh, new area. I don't think this is actually a new area. Maybe it is. Sound effects playing in just one ear is seriously a problem. Well, that's a new red star ring placement. Frame did not like that, did it? These new areas are weird. Not sure what to make of the... Not sure what to make of them, to be honest. This is clearly part of the level building block that, like, is from Act 1. Because of the way Colors acts work. I don't think I'm meant to be here. I suppose the Jade Wisp does have that kind of interesting feeling of going to areas and levels you really shouldn't be in, but I don't know, it's just kind of weird. How am I supposed to get back to the main level here, though? I don't, apparently. Yes, but Tails, how am I supposed to get back to the main level? This is weird. I'm so confused. Do I like go down here and then... No? This area has confused me. Clearly I'm meant to get in here with, you know... Oh, you have to go up. Okay. That makes some sense. Okay, that's weird. I made that level take a lot longer than it should have, really. To be honest, not gonna lie. That made that take longer than it should have. I'm really not sure what to think about the little new areas that the Jade Wisp adds. Like, on one hand it's neat, but on the other hand it kind of feels a little disruptive. Planet Wisp is such good music. I pressed boost, come on. No. Okay. I know I can, yeah, cheese that. So I can get a bit more mileage out of my cube. Oh, although the blue rings do play a sound. It's just very, very quiet. It's like amazingly faint. I hope I'm not too far from the edge. Okay, good. Oh, that was close. Skills. Hashtag skills. Yeah, I read apparently that the Planet Wisp remixes only exist if you got like the digital deluxe version of the game for some reason, which I presume is an oversight and not intentional. I would guess. No, camera. Good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. There's a red ring here, I know it. And the area and the Cyan Wisp. So I'm gonna wait to get it. There we go. These platforms are very tiny. Can get across that quicker by just jumping over the platforms, but they're so tiny that it becomes a bit unwieldy to do so, really. Okay. I always forget where's a good place to do the rocket here as well. Like, I play this game fairly often, but not super often. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not remotely what's supposed to happen there. There we go. Ow! What was that? Hold on. I could absolutely make it up to that, maybe. Oh, no I can't. No I can't, the platform is suddenly not solid. I was going to say landable. Landonable? That's not a word.
You know, as alien as this place is, there's something very Eggman-ish about it.
I think he's transforming it somehow, making it part of his thing.
These cutscenes are so obviously like AI upscaled or whatever from the Wii version. They're so obviously upscaled from those video files on the Wii.
It looks like the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like some kind of living intergalactic gasoline.
That's pretty low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
Some displacement of indigenous aliens and destruction of natural resources may occur. Eggman Enterprises not responsible.
You getting any of that?
Yeah, they're totally freaked out. It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait, scratch that. They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't believe he kidnapped a whole planet.
Well, you better believe it, Sonic. He did it back in 1993.
Ice cream or a tractor beam?
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
If it was, I would get one for back home.
Dude, I'd get two. Now, if everyone will excuse me, I'm going to put a stop to these renovations.
To Act 5. I think Act 5 is another short one. I think Act 6 is the other long one in this, in Planet Wisp. One of the long ones in Planet Wisp. And yes, this is definitely a more gimmicky one. I think also, I know some people don't like the sort of 2D perspective in like Sonic Colors, and like in like 2D bits in Unleashed onwards, but I think Unleashed Generations and Colors all sort of make decent use of it, and they actually they actually try by like having different camera angles and stuff, which certain 2017 game does not do. Generations especially liked doing different camera angles in the 2D sections. Sonic Colors a bit less so, partly just because it is like mostly 2D. So yeah, they want you to use the Frenzy Wisp to get this red ring. You really don't need to do that. Ah! You can do it without falling off though. Ah. There we go. Come back and I'm bullying forces SMH. Not bullying, constructive criticism. Be bullying if I was like, "Oh, forces is rubbish," without giving any explanation. The sound effects, the mixing is sounds like bullying with extra steps. Listen. Oh, someone's going on Minecraft. Land on the rail? Yes. Oh, that was not my best move there. Welcome back. It's going okay because dying is less of an issue in this game than the original because of the tail save. Which, granted, if I had my way, I would turn it off. Oh, the sound mixing. No, there's a red ring there. And spending more time.
Oh,
I've mentioned forces once, apart from when you've then brought it up. Hitting the mic. Understandable. Hover. Oh, Sonic this way. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, the 2D platforming section now. Let's check there's nothing over there. Because I did not remember where all the red rings are. I have an odd camera perspective they give here, actually. Instead of slightly underneath one. That weird issue with the lightspeed dash again. How odd. If you get all the red rings, does your console overheat? Only if you're playing on Xbox. But I'm not, so it's fine.
a generator. Seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find.
I mean, getting harder and harder to find. It's a linear path, Sonic.
I know for a fact these guys are getting harder and harder to beat.
Again, no, not really. Oh wait, this is where one of the infamous lines comes in.
As far as you know, wholly owned properties of Egnan Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me.
And there's the line.
Save a lot of time and broken robots if you just quit now.
You know, the copyright law line still kind of like sort of holds the truth in that like Sega is more lax about that kind of stuff. Interesting that both times the boss comes around we get the remix of the music. Would have thought the second time around would have used the original music. Anyways, this isn't too much different to the first version of the boss we saw back in Tropical Resort. Oh. Come on, I want the Spikes Wisp. There we go. No, that's not. Oh, gotta wait now. So yeah, this is a little. I suppose this is a little bit harder than the Tropical Resort version. Oh, just because you haven't got like square platforms to sit on. Oh, you know what? Oh, it closed itself. I can't attack it now. Tempted to restart, but actually I haven't got a hit on it yet, so I'm going to restart. I've had better runs of that boss before. Ouch. There we go. Ouch. Some rings. Oh, I used this at the wrong time, didn't I? On. Just want to hit you. There we go. I don't know if in the original version, I don't know if the names of the bosses are ever... I don't know if the names of the bosses are ever said in-game in the Wii version. Maybe they are, but... Oh, this cutscene as well.
Sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. Oh, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
Absolutely.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh, come on. I've seen you save the day a lot of times, but I've never seen you talk to a pile of metal.
This is always one of my favourite cutscenes back when the game first came out, and I still find it funny. I don't care what what people on Twitter have to say.
Next stop, Planet Wind. This attraction is currently on.
Right, I'm going to undo my customization options though, because it looks weird.
That looks fair.
For the sake of stream and stuff. Just have it on. Anyways, that's Planet Wisp done. Time for Aquarium Park. The water level. But as we saw in Gameland, Sonic is a little bit more able in water this game than in most others. Ooh. Fancy remix. Apparently, in the other versions of this game, Sonic has a bit of trouble in that loop because of the jump to 60 FPS, which is also a thing when emulating the game. Like when you're emulating the game, if you like enhance it to be 60 FPS, it has problems as well. Ooh, frame rate issues there. I will say Aquarium Park in general is another one of the more visually stimulating areas in Sonic Colors. That said, the entire game looks amazing anyway. I'll skip over the water in Act 1 as much as I can. We'll see plenty of the water in the other acts.
What are you waiting for? Come aboard the Sonic Aquarium for a boatload of...
Yeah, Aquarium Park's music is one of the really great tracks in this game. Like Planet Wisp is my favourite, but Aquarium Park is great too.
The mighty ocean, cradle of life, trivialized for your amusement and Eggman's incredibly discovery.
Those fall, I'm pretty sure those are falling faster than they did on the Wii. I don't have a laser wisp on me right now. If I remember correctly, the Wii version could drop frames here as well. Oops. There we go, red ring. And yeah, for some reason they're using the Sonic Lost World version of the underwater drill theme instead of the Sonic Colors version for some reason. Like Lost World's version of the theme fits fine in Lost World, but I think Colors version fits better in Colors. That was weird. Let's once again try. Yeah, I mean, apparently the Laser Wisp also uses the Lost World version of the music, but like, I didn't even know there was a difference. I didn't even know there was a difference in the Laser Wisp music in Lost World. I can hear the difference in this remix though. Ah, yes, this act. No. No.
You almost made it.
No, let's actually do the platforming this time. Right. Oh. Nearly didn't make it there. Can we make it across this in time? No! No! Apparently I just can't press jump correctly.
Oh, Sonic!
Let's go. Let's jump properly this time, Sonic. Oh, will I make it? No! Okay. That'll do. Ugh. I'll get it at my own time. It's fine. It's fine. I got an S rank though, somehow. I should be glad to be not playing this with headphones on though. Just because of the sound mixing. It's very weird. Apparently the surround sound mix is weird as well, but I'm playing in stereo. And obviously no point playing in surround sound when both my headphones and my TV speakers are only in stereo. Oddly enough, this is reminding me of the music in the mobile Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics game. Oh no, this isn't the act I go. Rocket. Can't remember where the red is here. Right there. Back in the water. Jade Wisp. Hold on. There's a button there. What does that button do? Hold on. There's going to be orange wisp down here, isn't there? It's... Let's go. Oh, whatever. Oh. Okay. Okay, it comes back at least. No. I can cheese this red this red ring. You're supposed to get that one with the orange wisp. Oh. Okay. Again, I'm not sure what to think of these new areas with the Jade Wisp. Just because in some ways, you know, it's neat and in some ways it's disruptive. Oh, I missed the rings. Let's go down nice and slow. I do like how they put like wisps that you can't get till later levels in to like incentivize replay value for more than just replaying the levels for fun. Because obviously I can just replay levels for fun, but obviously a lot of people want, you know, prefer if there's like a proper incentive for replaying levels with like tangible in-game benefits other than just playing it again for fun. I like we go. Original Aquarium Park music. I just I don't know. Move that little. Okay, this is the act where I can just go left, right at the start.
In the unlikely event of an emergency, please find the nearest escape pod. For anyone not named Eggman, your escape pod can be found back on the planet.
Hey, I managed to get that for once. It's quite catchy. Oh, Aquarium Park. Aquarium Park is a very good track. No, I don't want to go this way. I don't want to go this way. No. Oh boy. Let's see if I can get this red ring. Probably not. Nope. Okay. There's a red ring up there that you get by using the laser wisp, and it is a pain. Save that laser wisp, I think. Like I'm in this area, you've got like this path over, but you can go in the water as well. Like it kind of brings to mind Aquatic Ruin, and that there are viable paths both in and out of the water. Well, Aquatic Ruin, it's more so that like the water path is like your punishment for not doing well. That's supposed to make Sonic run, but whatever. It's been good.
Experience the honest innocence of the seven seas in Captain Eggman's amazing underwater aquarium. It's really embarrassing.
The Eggman PA announcements. I think in one of them, like in one of the announcements, Eggman makes like a really bad pun. He's like, "Who writes this? Who writes this?" And then like Orbot's like, "You do, boss." I feel like the graphics of those lasers are popping in way too late to be useful. Act 5? I can't remember what Act 5 is like, to be honest. Oh, Act 5 is the spring one, isn't it? Hello, spring. Again. Yeah. Ah! Nice Sonic colors. Hey, 8SS, welcome to the stream. Ah! Can I... Nope. Okay, no, apparently I can't get that red ring. At least I can get this one. Ah! Apparently I can fall off as well. I should stop playing on the OBS preview window and actually look at my TV. There we go. Get the heart token for no reason. And up we go. All but that one red ring. Make sure to avoid. I feel like those bullets are supposed to be centered on these springs. Be helpful if I didn't splash myself with my glass of water while I was drinking it. Oh. That'll dry off. Right. time for Act 6. Act 6 has some nice set pieces if I remember correctly. As any good boost formula stage, Sonic stage should have. Or just good Sonic stages in general. Have good set pieces. Oh yeah, and the fish. That took me a long time to figure out what these fish actually did when I first played the game. But they let Sonic breathe essentially. Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, come on. We'll go up, why not? But I think going up turns the fans on to go back down. Something like that. No boost from those. Ah! Yeah, they also act as a shield of sorts as well. I forgot the fish act as a shield of sorts as well. No, that's not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Still figuring out this Wisp. I expect I'll probably still be figuring it out for a while. Ah. Ultimate has problems with transitioning onto these like curved surfaces. Ah, yes, here we go. This is what I was talking about. It's this kind of area here. Yeah, it looks sufficiently nice in Ultimate. Slam. No! I pressed boost, come on. Thank you, Tails. Next time, Tails, though, would you mind telling me that, like, not just in the right ear? Nope, he's still saying it just in the right ear? Okay. Oh, that was a bit of a frame rate hitch there as well. Can't do the sweet spot homing attacks very well on these ones here. Oh, it struggled there. The frame rate is struggling here. It does not like boosting underwater. Wow. Ah. Yeah, the frame rate really suffered when I was boosting underwater there. Wow. Thanks, Nintendo Switch. I'll probably wind up getting Colors Ultimate on PC one day anyway, as well. Because, well, that's what I'm like. I'll buy multiple versions of the same game.
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, try the newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the Bucket of Sushi. Now with fish.
Thing is that now with fish joke, technically, like, because technically I think sushi is sushi because of the rice and like the way the rice is prepared, not because of the fish. So sushi now with fish could legitimately be a thing.
Somebody ordered
Yeah, who would buy more than one version of a game? Looks at my copies of Breath of the Wild on Switch and Wii U, or my 13 copies of Sonic 1.
I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing. Hope you're hungry.
Anyways, boss time. I do like this remix of the boss theme. Of this boss theme, I should say. To remember how to get the wisp. Yeah. Okay. With 3 copies of Hollow Knight. I'm surprised I haven't double dipped with Freedom Planet yet. At some point I probably will. Like, at some point. This is probably my least favourite boss in the game. I just find it awkward trying to like chase after him. It's a much different fight on the DS version though. Okay, cool, I managed to get the drill both times. Hold on. Almost drowned there. Go. It's supporting the developer. I mean, with my 2 copies of Breath of the Wild, not really, considering my second copy was, you know, second hand. A second copy of Breath of the Wild was more like supporting my employer. Oh, I always find chasing after him really clunky. Oi. This is really the longest we've had a boss battle go on. Oh, okay, I can't boost him to while he's drilling. Okay, there we go. I wonder if it's possible to drown after you finish this boss. Oh, S rank. That was an S rank. How was that an S rank?
Great job, Sonic.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased. And a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite at the bucket of sushi.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
Asking the important questions.
Next stop.
Well,
Next stop.
onwards to Asteroid Coaster. Final main world. I do hope the loading times get patched, like I'll say get improved in patches, because you know the Switch version loading off a cartridge is taking longer to load than the Wii version off a disc. Also, I do like Asteroid Coaster. Thematically, it's really cool for like a final level. There's a lot of detail. Well, there's a lot of detail put into all of the areas. Got our final Wisp power, Frenzy. It is a pain to control in 3D. Ugh, whoa. Whoa. I know the Wii version had some amount of like slowdown or something, but using Frenzy. But the way it happened on the Wii version, it almost felt like it was intentional. Sort of slow down to make it seem, rather than just how this worked, how that was. That was just a very shaky frame rate. Again, very much a sort of thing of the Switch version. I do wonder if they had taken an approach similar to Skyward Sword HD, whether they would have gotten Colors Ultimate running in 60 FPS on Switch.
Nobody can hear you.
Look, Sonic in space going around planets. It's a Mario Galaxy ripoff. Ah! Oh, saved it. Oi. Good. Want that red ring? No. There we go. No! Super Mario Galaxy invented space. Yeah, I was saying that because like when Colors like was revealed and had just come out, like people were calling it a Mario Galaxy ripoff, even though it wasn't really accurate to call it that. If anything, Mario Galaxy is a ripoff of Mad Space from Sonic Adventure 2. Not that that's a thing you'd really want to be ripping off. because yeah, Mad Space is bad. One somewhere on these there is a red ring. That's on this one. Hopefully I can get it. There we go. Got all the red rings in one go as well. Not an S rank though. Sonic doesn't have a space wifey, so it's inferior. I mean, to most people, Sonic Colors probably is inferior to Mario Galaxy. So, because Sonic doesn't always adhere to conventional good game design, as a lot of people will put things. That said, Sonic Colors was partially made to appeal to Nintendo fans.
The Black Hole Parade starts in 5 minutes. Attention. If you find the parade, please return it to
Oh. There's a lot of bloom here. There we go. These platforms should be very familiar if you remember Eggman Land. Although in Eggman Land they were mainly used to just push you off the edge. Or push you off and kill you.
get the free blue.
Is the frame rate gonna die again? Oh, come on. On that red ring. There we go.
You will eventually get is not the responsibility of Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park or its subsidiaries. Send any complaints to the inventor of space.
If you have I don't know if you heard that bit, if you have any complaints about any space sickness that you're feeling, send the complaints to the inventor of space. It's not. Eggman's Incredible Interstellar Amusement Park is not responsible for them. Oh. Oh, I want the checkpoint. Okay. Hey. It. Go. That was an S rank though. I suppose we got through it in a fairly timely fashion and got most of the red rings and used color powers. Which, well, that's basically how you get good scores in Sonic Colors. Use the color powers, do a fairly good time, get red rings, get normal rings, do some of the things that. Why is Joe playing Pokemon Let's Go of all things? Like, of all things. Why Let's Go? Oh, it's this level? So it's quite a short level. You've learned not to question his actions. Ah! Oh, I was too late on the stomp again. Oh! Oops. Yeah, I often die a lot in this part. There we go. Yeah. Interesting thing about this level is they actually give you the choice of Wisp to take on your way back. I mean, you'll need to use both if you want all the red rings, but you know. I'm only interested in getting enough red rings just to get by, essentially. So where is that last red ring? I got all but one. I kind of want that last one. Ah well. Ah! I probably took too long for an S rank there. Oh, this act. Yeah, this one's pretty easy to get all the red rings on if you're diligent with looking. Unfortunately, I wasn't, so I missed one. Because I don't think I can go around and get them again. No. Oh well. Oh no, what a shame I missed one optional collectible.
What is this place? Whoa. This is where he converts them into the
I know, I'm terrible.
aliens with the freaky energy.
Yeah.
I thought I lost you for a second.
It is where the game takes a...
Everything
You know, when you think about what's going on here, it's actually quite sinister,
thousands of
considering the overall light-hearted tone of the game.
We'll get him out.
Sonic, I haven't seen Yacker for a while.
You'll have to excuse I have a generator to shut down.
He's a friend of Pokemon Unite. Oh, one of these levels again. So the visual effects for those look different to Sweet Mountain. This probably wants me to start here with the Frenzy Wisp. Oh, oi! It rings. That's not really what I meant to do. Okay. I guess we'll use the Frenzy Wisp. I guess I could have been quicker or gotten more red rings to get a better score there. But only one more proper level. Nearly at the end already. I mean, this wasn't a super long game back on the Wii, so, you know. Actually, I quite like the sort of bloom in this level as well. Like, it adds sort of all the colour to, it adds some pop to the thing. Tails said he couldn't find Jacoby, he's right there on the loading screen. Yeah, the excessive bloom in Astro Coaster sort of gives these sort of outdoors area some quite a bit of pop, so. Like it gives it some contrast against the sort of dark backgrounds. Yeah, I think also with this act, I have a feeling this was one of the ones where it's like it is all of the original sort of intended act when the game was being developed with a 2-act structure. I have a feeling this is probably all like the entirety of the originally designed Act 2 Astro Coaster. Just considering this feels like a more substantial level. I didn't realise there was a red ring in there. I'm very glad this platform has invisible walls on the sides. Otherwise it would be very hard to control. Well, it would be very hard to not fall off, I should say. Red ring. Hey. Nope. Nope. It rings. Nope. Come on. No. Oh, annoying the timing is for this. There we go. Because like this level even has like a mini boss, so it's like one of the more substantial ones by far. Probably would have got a better rank if I had kept hold of my rings there. Oh, I love accidentally catching my mic with my thumb.
You know, I don't like what you're doing to my friends in there. It's messed up. So I'm gonna mess you up. Yeah, that's right. I'm stretching. You got a problem with that? I want to be able to fully enjoy taking you apart without some pulled muscle slowing me down. Okay, now I'm ready. Of course, if you want to run away, please feel free.
Okay, now he's just showing off.
Maybe a little shame. You guys don't talk much, do you? Fair enough. Maybe I didn't warn you.
You're only now figuring out they don't talk much, are you? And yes, once again we got this boss, because I guess they could only think of 3 types of bosses other than the final boss. Interestingly, on the DS version, the Rocket Rest is actually used in the Starlight Carnival boss, so it's kind of used in this boss and DS, but just not in this. Oops. Let's hope I don't die to any of these asteroids. Cool. Just immediately rocket. Hey, there we go. No S rank. Yeah, perhaps would have been better if I had not gotten hit and kept my rings. Because I like to think that I like to feel like that was a good amount of time to beat it in.
Almost difficult.
Sonic,
Almost.
you did it!
Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Thanks. Hey, we both deserve some kind of reward.
Yeah, let's go to an amusement park or something.
All right, but one that's, less evil than this one.
So, are all the aliens getting free?
Looks like it. Once the power went off, the locks vanished. I hope Yak was okay.
I think you'll be fine. You don't think the weapon you were shot with still works?
Not without power flowing to it. I think we're all good.
That's what I like to hear.
But of course, we still got an end game section to go through. So the opening CGI cutscene looks like it was sort of done from the original like master or whatever, but this looks like it's been upscaled from the Wii version still.
The planets are free.
Was there ever any doubt? I mean, really? Great job, buddy.
Maybe that one had to be because maybe it's probably part of the same video file as this, I'd guess.
Head home. We did it, dude.
We? I don't remember you fighting off any insane robots.
True. Well, good job to you on inventing a translator that allowed us to speak to the aliens and figure out exactly what we needed to do so we weren't running around the park looking like idiots. Oh no, wait. That was me.
Wow, Tails actually having some agency in a modern Sonic game. Wow.
Looks like the aliens are happy to be going home too. I think we're in the middle of a party.
The medal? We are the party. I think we're their guests of honor.
Totally.
Like our Sonic's idea of like being in the middle of parties to break dance and Tails just kind of flies.
Next stop, critical system failure. Repeat, critical system failure. All attraction access is temporarily suspended. Please evacuate the park via the emergency exit ahead. This is all your fault.
That would have
System failure.
that would have had more of an effect if it wasn't just playing through the left ear.
Next stop, critical system failure. That fool Sonic thinks he's won because he destroyed all my generators. Well, the mind control cannon is full enough for what it has to do. I will have the last laugh.
The last laugh? How is laughing last special? Isn't that like being the slowest one to get the joke?
We know what it's like so when there's someone being the slowest to get a joke.
That's because you are an idiot. You talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else here, so I must be talking to you. Why haven't we fixed your voice chip yet? Yo, quit wasting my batteries over here. I've been working on it all day. What does that even mean? Oh, never mind. In a few seconds, it won't matter anyway, since the world will have only one thing on its mind.
What's that, boss?
Me.
But of course, if we remember back to the end of Tropical Resort, there was obvious foreshadowing. This also looks like it's a 480p video file upscaled, rather than being like properly rendered HD. Again, I think slightly although they would go that method when the opening video does seem to be properly re-rendered.
No,
Why is the moon intact? Because although I think in Sonic X, I think they actually have a plot. They have like an episode or whatever where like Eggman fixes the moon or something like that. Obviously, that's not canon to the games, but
Planny didn't stop. What are you talking about? He hasn't stopped all of them. Name one.
Way to pay attention, pal.
Thank you, buddy. Hey, my voice! It's back! Hooray!
I feel like there's supposed to be music playing here as well.
My auditory processors know and love.
Now I remember why we changed his voice chip. No matter.
Yeah, I feel like there's supposed to be music playing here.
But this thing's far from over. I will crush.
Just all up through just after the Adventure 2 arc a few years back. Alright. I watched it a certain amount of the way through. I can't remember how far I got through, like ages ago. In the back when like the only way you could watch it on YouTube was like through like 10-minute uploads because of how YouTube had the 10-minute limit back when it was uploaded. It was like 10-minute uploads, like so each episode was in 3 parts, like for the Japanese version with subtitles. I'd probably consider watching it through Netflix if it had the Japanese version on Netflix, but I just can't deal with the 4Kids dub for Sonic X. Like the voice actors clearly had not warmed up to their roles yet.
So, how about you and me make like Eggman's hairline and recede?
This isn't joke time. This is running to the space elevator time.
Sorry, couldn't help myself. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're running now.
Ooh. Like in the remix. I remember when this game first came out, people were saying like how like, oh, Terminal Velocity is like a really easy final level, and it's like when I first played the game, I died here a lot. Like I don't have as much trouble with it now, but I did die a lot my first time playing. Oh, all those rings. Conserving my boost for when I get to later section. I will say this is a pretty cool set piece, although that texture is very low resolution. I feel like it wasn't that low resolution normal. I swear that didn't feel as low res on Wii. Maybe just the fact that the Wii version's in 480p is helpful. It just helps hide that, perhaps. Don't like not having rings here. Oh, did I do it? Yes. I don't like not having rings there. Because, it's so close to the end. But if you get hit there, it's like all the way back to the beginning. Well, Final boss time.
Time to bail. It can't be.
Leaving so soon? There are no lines, and I've saved the best rides for last. At least let me stab your hand so you can come back in.
I know you're trying to be clever with this whole amusement park pun thing, but it's just coming off lame. Just say you're going to destroy us and stop embarrassing yourself.
Curse you, Sonic! Not only do you foil my plans, but you foil my speeches as well. I work hard on them. No matter. I will destroy you, and I will be victorious. Is that better?
Like a million times better. Thank you.
This robot is special. He's powered by the energy from your little friend.
This robot is special, so special that we recycled it for the final bosses in the next few Sonic games, apart from Generations.
I don't think we can beat this guy.
See you on the ground, buddy.
Sonic, no!
Just got one last thing to do. As for you.
Right, once it loads. So, especially this boss has amazing music, especially Phase 2. But unfortunately, it's a pretty easy boss, so we are very likely not even going to hear like the climax of the Phase 2 music. Mash that homing attack button. Was it compared to the game that came before this, like Unleashed, like this is a lot easier. Considering Unleashed final boss can be pretty tough. Well, Unleashed in general is pretty tough. Also, the DS version of the boss, while even easier, in my opinion, it does do a better job of using all the different wisp powers against you. Oh, I ran out of quick step bonuses. Don't have to constantly quick step anymore. Yep. We haven't even got to the climax of the song, and yeah, and we're already. That was fast, yeah. I've played this boss quite a lot, because it is the best boss in the game. It is a very fun final boss, it's just very easy. Also, were the Eggman fireworks missing there? I feel like they were. S rank. It's a bad way to finish off the game, if I do say so myself. But yeah, even it's such a shame that you don't get to hear the full final boss music, because it is one of my favorite final boss themes in the series.
Who turned out the lights?
At Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, you can feel comfortable knowing your safety is our number one.
Shut up!
I do like how it goes straight into Act 2. No going back to the menu or anything. But yeah, we're not quite done yet. We gotta escape. Ugh. Die, that'd be embarrassing. I can barely hear the music though. In the Wii version, you can hear the music there. Escape, what is this, Metroid? And that's Sonic Colors Ultimate. So I'll sit back, listen to, well, listen, watch the ending, because, yeah.
Sonic, are you okay? Man, I can't believe you made it through that.
This really is Mario Galaxy.
I like
Oh,
that vibe.
later on in this cutscene, it does kind of veer into a bit of Mario Galaxy ripoff.
Hedgehog's gotta do what a hedgehog's gotta do.
Great job, Sonic.
Thanks, but I had a little help during that last part.
Yeah, so we've got this black hole, and then the Lumas go to like, not Lumas, the Wisps. There we go. That's how ripoffy it is. The Wisps manage to like go into it and like stop it or something.
He said, thank you for saving us.
You're welcome. Thank you for saving us.
He said, you are welcome.
That thing's translated.
And that hex code on the screen there did actually have a message. People worked out it was like thank you. It's something along the lines of like thank you for saving us. If you can read this, you're a nerd.
Goodbye, my friends. I have to go. Just when I got this thing working.
Better late than never, buddy. Right on.
Yeah, despite my problems with this port, this is still a very nice and heartfelt ending. Now, that's I'm just gonna let the credits sit. It needs the U. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the credits sit. Apparently, if you keep playing during the credits at the end, it goes even longer, and the credits were already long in the original. So yeah, that was Sonic Colors Ultimate. Yeah. Overall, currently, it is a mixed bag report. I think there is a good version of Sonic Colors in here at the end of the day, though. With some patches to fix things up, this could become easily the recommendable version of the game. Especially since on other consoles and PC it runs at higher frame rates. Yeah, for me the main issues have really just been like the sound. Like I had more sound problems than visual problems. There were some visual problems, like there were some pop-in issues. The rest of the visual issues I really had were just the fact that it was the Switch version. At least the really egregious issues have really egregious issue on Switch has been patched, like the seizure issues. Like those have been fixed at least. But yeah, I think there is a good version of Colors. The visual changes obviously are a bit contentious. Some areas do look nice in the original, some look good here. I think overall it still looks good, but there are some areas where I do prefer how it looks in the original version, but that's more a matter of taste. But yeah, it's again, I've been bothered more by the sound issues, and again, the fact that in game it's not had the correct name. Colors has a U in it. Even on the back of the box, we have the U, and even in legal, like the copyright stuff here, I don't even know if that'll get picked up, but that just about gets picked up. There's a U in there as well. I will say I do like the big box that that it comes in for the keychain. And while the keychain has like nothing to do with Sonic Colors itself, and is quite obviously like overstock from movie merch, it's a nice freebie. Yeah, even though it has like nothing to do with Sonic Colors itself. I think at the moment I'm currently preferring the original version of Speak With Your Heart. Like, Speak With Your Heart was a nice ending theme that ties in well to the whole like communication sort of thing the game, sort of sub-theme the game has. Yeah, I think the credits currently are just the original credits. Also, there should be background visuals and wisps here. I don't know why there aren't, whether it's a bug or whether they decided just to go for a different visual style here. That's weird. Odd. Yeah, in terms of fixing the port issues though, yeah, for me mainly the sound issues. The mixing is bad. Like sound effects often play at the wrong volumes. A lot of music cues don't. No, you don't have to collect them to have them appear because most of the time when I play the game, I do just leave the credits sitting. There's supposed to be like more visuals in the background as well, like a planet and like an actual space background instead of just black, if I remember correctly. In fact, I'm gonna look it up. Sonic Colors. Wow, my phone is being slow. Oh, jeez. My phone's being slow. Yeah, the Wii version, yeah, it had a actual background in the credits and like wisps going along the bottom. Not quite sure why it's not like that here. Oh wow. Camera did not like that. The white balance. I do like this remix of Reach for the Stars. Oh, that's weird. I don't think those wisps should be together like that, surely. Apparently you do get an achievement for getting all the way to the end of the credits, but it takes so long I don't know if I shall bother on stream. Because actually I'll show you, collecting the wisps just lets you use them. They're huddling together for warmth. But yeah, I'm guessing these are the credits for the original game first, and then it'll have the port credits afterwards. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, ports and remakes, it's always like, you know, because they kind of had with ports and remakes, they have to like credit obviously the original developers of the game, and then also credit the people who made the port. Like Ocarina of Time 3D has the original credit sequence, and then an extra one for the port afterwards for the port with like a new orchestral like piece. I didn't realise Aaron Webber was at Sega when this game was made. Not that Aaron Webber does the Sonic stuff anymore. He has a different position at Sega now. Just seeing that translation, like that's one thing they've added for the port. They've added a lot of they've added like a bunch of new dubs as well, like for different languages. Like on Wii it was just English and Japanese, but there's like a bunch of other dubs now. Yeah, I do not know if the change in visuals for the credits was intentional, whether it's bugged on Switch, whether it's bugged just this time, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Is the orchestral theme gonna play? There we go. I will say I'm glad they didn't mess with the orchestral music. Let's turn that up a bit. Like, because when I sort of had heard they were going to be remixing the soundtrack, like, I was, like, one of my one sort of things was like, fine, but don't touch the orchestral stuff, and they didn't. The orchestral stuff is still fantastic. I don't know why the credits took so long in the original version. I mean, like, Sonic Unleashed, I'm pretty sure, had like a much larger team than Sonic Colors, and yet its credit. Actually, no, its credits might be around the same amount of time. They don't feel as long. Actually, no. Unleashed credits are probably shorter because it has 2 songs and a shortened version of the orchestral theme, whereas this has 2 songs and the full version of the orchestral theme. Ken Bailey, that's a name I haven't thought about for a while. Nvidia GameWorks. I know the original version of the game used Nvidia like PhysX, like middleware for like its physics, presumably because it like worked on the Wii or something. Don't know if I suppose that code would still be in the game, and it's just the original, because the game runs off the original code anyway. Even this leaflet that came in the box that's like a random bit of legal spiel about the keychain, like sort of safety legal stuff, like even that has colours written correctly. And yet in game it doesn't. That's another thing they need to patch for the European version of the game. Like, come on. It even is correct in the Switch menu. Yeah, there's the I guess this is the credits for the port. Flying Squirrel Games. At least a typo can be. Speaking of typos, I thought that was intentional, to be honest. Just listen to this orchestra stuff, it is so good. Seriously, go give Theme of Sonic Colors a listen. Like, so you can listen to it without me talking over it. It is seriously a fantastic piece of music. Completely intentional, honest. Just stop fiddling with the game box. So, what music does it play afterwards? Considering the added bits on the credits. If anything. Just silence? I think it's just silence. Hmm. Hmm. Ridiculous games. This is professional looking. And professional sounding. There's an yeah. I mean, the credits on the Wii version would have now finished because it's about as long as the music, but like at least it's not like Mighty Number 9 credits or like Rayman Legends credits actually. Rayman Legends credits sequence goes on forever as well. I don't know how long, I can't remember exactly how long it goes on for, but it goes on for a very long time. So the sound mixing, it's only in the left ear. Also, yeah, actually, English additional voice Kate Higgins. It was nice that they got her to come back to voice the extra lines for Tails, because Tails got some extra lines in this because of the Tails assist function, and it's nice they got her back for consistency with the original, because she voiced Tails in this Generations and Lost World, but from Boom onwards, Tails' voice actress changed to someone else whose name I can't remember. um, so it was nice that they got her back for this for consistency's purposes. I'm very tempted to try and just to add some music on very quickly, just to just to fill the void. What won't get me in trouble? And is also going to be fitting with this. sing the main theme. No. I'm good, thanks. Oh, Cryware. Looks maybe we're getting to the end. Godot. Yeah, apparently Godot wasn't the Godot engine wasn't credited to start with. And that's like goes against its licensing terms. So they had to add that in a patch. Yeah. That's why the blind squirrel engine thing at the start is kind of more is a misnomer because it's not. It's the original game code. Also, which the original game code is structurally, technically, the sort of like similar to the Hedgehog engine that powers Unleashed and Generations, and then also it's wrapped inside of Godot for the new visuals. What's going on with the frame pacing here? Did they accidentally add in the whole terms and conditions? They probably had to add these for legal purposes. These sorts of like these bits we're seeing right now. I thought we were nearly at the end when I saw the Cryware logo. Type fonts, yeah. That's for it. The type fonts. That font works that seems to be used in a lot of Japanese games. Page 1 out of 96. Oh, there we go, there's FontWorks. Used by Sonic Studio. My left ear is getting a bit tired. Are we nearly done yet? Community management, Aaron Webber, Katie. Aaron Webber isn't part of the Sonic like community sort of management like in social media team though. Like he has a different position now in Sega Japan. Retro licensing Alex. He was still doing. I thought he wasn't doing that anymore. Published by Sega of America. For some reason, yeah, for some reason it is like on the Switch menu it even says Sega of America rather than like just Sega or Sega of Europe. We're nearly done yet. This is weird. Like I feel like I've come too far to skip the rest of it. I may as well like see it through now. Will the pretend surround sound thing in my headphones? Oh, the pretend surround sound thing in my headphones makes it not go just in my left ear, but I think it still outputs to OBS in just the left ear, so I'll turn that off because that was getting loud in my ears. Thought we were maybe done nearly because we were like getting some of like the sort of based on some of the credits we were getting, like some of the people that were being credited. I thought we were nearly done. Wow. Sega West Publishing, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I feel like at this point I should just finish sitting through it so I can get the achievement. And again, like, I feel like I've come too far, I'm like committed now. Okay, I'm gonna stop making sounds on in-game because it just showing up in the left ear is seriously annoying. We've come too far to quit, exactly. We've come far too far to quit. Shall we compare box arts to give us something to do? I don't know why it might be of interest, but you went for a pin. This is still going. Yeah, it's still going. Again, on the Wii version, the credits will have finished long ago. So let's bring up a topic of conversation. Look at the box art. It's too... Wow, look. It's different slightly. Oh, they don't have a play as your me thing on the new box art. Where is it? Yeah. I'd appreciate it's probably quite small on your screen. Also, play as your me. With a generic me on the back. Look at all the controllers it's compatible with on the Wii. You can play it with a sideways Wii remote if you're a masochist. Yeah, if you're playing the Wii version, I'd recommend playing it on a Wii and with a GameCube controller, if at all possible. But it does still play well with the Wii remote, though. But hey, at least the Switch version has... The Switch version does, somewhere on the box, does have a 0 to 3 Sad Onion. Which I assume the actual game case does not, because the 0 to 3 Sad Onion will be for the keychain. But the Wii version has a Nintendo Wi-Fi connection logo on it. Remember Nintendo Wi-Fi connection? This is still going, isn't it? I'm gonna stick... I was gonna stick the orchestral theme on while it's still going. Is it? I don't know how loud this is. I need to make so I can hear it as well. Source. There we go. We can go on this channel. That's probably a bit loud. Well, I think we're on the credits for the new music. That sounds a bit better. I know we listened to this before, but this is the only Sonic Colors music I have to hand on this laptop. Game sound department. Well, can whoever was responsible for the sound mixing please sort it out. Because the sound effects are still only playing in the left ear, which which is a problem. Zoom in on Sonic for no reason. Oh, we've got a planet in the background. Something's finally shown up in the background. Hooray! There's supposed to be more than this in the background, but you know. I'll run that boost. It's fine, I can get more. Oh. We get banned in China now. They're showing the word Taiwan on stream. And even if I wasn't for it, I'm going to be banned for bringing it up. What are the chances the credits are going to be still going by the time the music finishes again? Ah, the big planet. Does that mean the credits are nearly over? This showed up at the end of the credits in the Wii version. Oh, there we go. Copyright. Sega. Are they done? Are they done? I don't know who that is. I'm guessing it's someone that died. But I don't know who that is. I'll have to look it up later. Yeah, there should be more than just a black void in the background here. Like, well, outside the planet. There we go. They threw the credits level. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage later and see how long that took. There we go. Let's mute that. You think you could speedrun an entire Sonic game during the credits? Maybe Sonic Chaos on the Game Gear could be finished in that time, because that's a very short game. And like a tool sister speedrun of like Sonic 1 8-bit probably as well. And probably tool sister speedrun Sonic 1 to be honest.
What I wouldn't give for the maddening silence of space right about now.
But this scene is called back to in Generations, when Eggman's doing his little flashback about where he found the time meter. It is like pretty much after this cutscene. But yeah, that was... yeah. Wow, those credits were long. Like, that was legit, like, so long. Seeing colours spelled the American way there is... that still kind of hurts considering it should be spelled with a U. It's over. Indeed, it's over. I already watched this earlier, but I'm still watching it again. I don't care. In fact, I might do something before I end stream. Just to prove a point. Yeah, I might do something to prove a point in a moment. I just want to watch this again. Yeah, if you give me a minute. I'm just going to quickly do something. I think that's the HDMI I want to take out. Hope I don't knock anything over while I'm doing this. Glad my new headphones have a very long cable. There we go. Hey, it's switched on. Let's go. Oop. As yeah, just to prove a point, let's show the Wii version. Just to prove the whole, like, just to be like just to continue complaining about the whole British spelling thing. So yes, I've been playing Breath of the Wild on my Wii U. I'm still salty about this whole U thing. Like I said, I don't care if American things and American people spell it with a U without a U. I don't care about that. Like, I don't care that American English has it without the U at all. I care that this product, which is a port of a previous product that was localized properly, didn't localize it properly this time. Also, wow, the lag. Gato there. That's better. Look there, there's a U there, which, yes, to be fair, the Switch version does have a U on the menu. Yeah, the graphics, it's not like they had to redo them from scratch. I know a lot of the UI was redone from scratch with higher resolution graphics, but like the logo, like come on. They have the logo. But yeah, if we see the original video file on the Wii version. It's got the U, as it should. So considering this is a Wii game, the quality of the playback on this CGI video is very good, considering it's a Wii game. Like, really, at a glance, it really doesn't. Like, at a glance, you could like mistake it for not being on a 480p console. Genuinely, if you ask me. Oh, in fact, at a glance, Sonic Colors you could just mistake for like a PS3 or 360 game running in 480p mode. That's how good I think the original game looks. I've been listening to the Sonic Colors soundtrack in the car. Soundtrack is very much on my mind at the moment. But not just in the FMV, but the title screen. Even the title screen, it's correct. Also, yeah, I think the title screen is running at 60 FPS on Wii, not on Switch. There's a hard 30 FPS lock on everything on Switch by the looks of things. took out my headphones as well. No. No, headphones, no. Where's the webcam? I will put up with these issues to show, just to make a point. There we go. Continue. Evidently both these files I have. Oh yeah, I tried. Years ago. I attempted to stream attempted to stream this back when I think I was at U. I might have been at U something. Go on my main save file. Actually, this save file actually I've gotten everything. Let's turn Super. Actually, yeah. Let's show off Supersonic quickly while we're here. Also, the Wii version, when you play a glimpse of old streams, when you play the movies in this version, it plays them screen instead of in a tiny window. Also, you know, this version has multiple saves. But yeah, I have all the red rings on this save. Just as a comparison. Look how quickly that loaded. And yeah, the greenery here I think does look a bit more lush in the Wii version, perhaps. It actually reacts, I think it reacts to you running through it a little bit as well. Yeah. Like, this is on the Wii, these visuals. Like, I think that's pretty astounding. Like, just as a point of comparison. Obviously, the HD version has some more sophisticated lighting in area and sort of lighting, especially materials. But you know, this is running on what's essentially a souped-up GameCube hardware, if you think about it. Yeah, turning Supersonic on, you can't use Wisps for some reason. They decided to make that decision. Don't. Not really many rings over there anyway. So they actually had to like make some minor changes to the level design as well to make it so you can actually complete the levels. I'll wait till a bit more of an open area to use Supersonic though. But Supersonic being here was quite a revelation because, you know, for the first time ever, Supersonic was playable in a 3D Sonic game. You know, and it comes with the perks that Supersonic tends to comes with. Like, Supersonic just absolutely cheeses the quick time events. And has infinite boost as well. Unfortunately, on the DS version, for getting all the Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic is only in like a sort of true final boss that the DS version has. Can't play as Supersonic in levels on the DS version, unfortunately. Which is quite a shame, if you ask me. No, come back! Oh yeah, Supersonic doesn't have a double jump, I forgot about that. You get bonus points while you're super as well. It's a bit unwieldy. It's just to add springs randomly for Supersonic to get through areas. Where do you get the Chaos Emeralds? The Chaos Emeralds, I don't know if you remember on Sunday. I can show you. In a sec, I'm getting tangled up in wires. So if you remember on Sunday when I went to Gameland, which on the Wii version lets you play as a Mii. Basically, you get extra Gameland, you get more Gameland levels as you get more red rings, and once you complete all 3 from a sort of world, you get a Chaos Emerald. Like at the end of the 3rd act, it has an emerald at the end instead of a gold ring. I don't know if it will still have that since I've already beaten the level. We'll have a look. The stream title is now a misnomer. It's not Sonic Colors Ultimate anymore. Oh well. If anyone comes in, then whatever. I'll be like, I finished it. I'm showing off some stuff on the Wii version because I'm being pedantic. Don't know where I'm going. I should probably pick up some rings. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I do not remember this level at all. Gameland level designs are pretty forgettable if you ask me. Other than the like the first sort of set, because I played through those quite a bit. So I'm assuming you can do it on the Switch version, but yeah, you can press the button to switch between the two Sonics here. I assume you can do it in Ultimate, I just don't know what button it is to switch. Okay, I guess the gold ring is just a gold ring when you have the emeralds. Yeah, when you first beat in Act 3 of Gameland, I think the gold ring like shrinks and turns into, then like reveals a Chaos Emerald, I think. Also, just to prove my point about the credits, I'm not going to sit through them, but this is what it should look like. Like, this is what it should look like, not whatever it looked like in Ultimate. Even that Project Sonic Colors logo has the U in it. Like, they really, they cared about this localization on the Wii. Like, they cared about having the correct spelling of colors on the Wii version. Anyways, I think just yeah, I don't know whether it should look, whether Colors Ultimate normally looks correct and just my version bugged at that time, or whether it was, you know, I don't know. I don't know whether the game itself is bugged, whether it was my copy, whether it just bugged that one time. I have no idea. Anyway, now that we've gone on that little detour, I think it's about time to finish up. So yeah, thanks for watching anyone that's been here, regardless of whether they've been in chat or whether they have been lurking. It's always very appreciated. So on Sunday I was like, oh, I don't know what I'll stream this Sunday. Like yesterday or today I realized, like I remembered, oh wait, I'm going to be out Sunday evening. So I shall be taking a short break this Sunday. I won't bother streaming this Sunday, but this time next week, well, this time minus a few hours next week, we shall be doing a little showcase of submissions done for this year's Sonic Hacking Contest, like I did last year, and like I did for Sage this year and last year. I love the hacking contest. I love Sonic ROM hacks in general. Like, discovering Sonic ROM hacks was one of the first things I really sort of discovered on the internet in terms of Sonic stuff. So I'll always appreciate the ROM hacking community for Sonic. So I always like to check out the hacking contest. So that should be a fun time. I think there are going to be hacks and mods for all sorts of Sonic games. I think there's going to be some for Forces as well, so I've actually re-downloaded Forces on this laptop because I hadn't actually downloaded it yet since getting it back. But like, there's going to be stuff for like the classic games. I think there's going to be at least one for Generations if I remember the trailer correctly. There'll be one for, I think there might be some for Forces. I think there'll be some for Mania as well. So we should get a good mix. If you ever have to watch Colors Ultimate's credits again, it'll be too soon. Same. I think if I ever play through the entire game again, I will be skipping those credits. I mean, Sonic Colors normal credits on the Wii are already way too long, so yeah. But yeah, no stream this Sunday though, just because I'm going to be out, and don't want to have to deal with like rushing around streaming in the afternoon when I'll need to be getting ready to go out. So yeah. So as I was saying in the credits for Colors Ultimate, you know, at the end of the day, there is a good version of Sonic Colors buried deep in there. We just need, you know, the technical issues need to be patched. The sound mixing is awful. There are visual hiccups that pop in, frame rate issues on console versions, particularly on Switch, but apparently there are some hitches on base PS4 and Xbox One. And yeah, the European localization needs to be fixed, really. Not just because, you know, it should be anyway, because the word color is a central sort of word of the game, but also because it was done so correctly in the original version. So, you know, at the moment, I would say if you want to play Sonic Colors, play the original version for now. Either that or download or get it on PC and stick some mods in it. For now. I mean, maybe the whole localization thing, maybe it's not an issue for other consoles or like the digital versions, but you know. Yeah, stick with the Wii version for now, I would say, until patches come around at least. But there is hopefully going to be a good version of Sonic Colors coming out of this eventually. I know I'm still going to be playing it. Like, it's still Sonic Colors, it still plays well. But I think that's it. So, say goodbye to chat, because it's going in mode only.